Listen, my dearly loved child, as I deliver you a message of the highest urgency, one that your heart and soul need right now. You are loved profoundly and forever beyond all measure. You are valuable to me, and regardless of how distant you may be from me, I will always cherish you. If you find yourself at the lowest point in the deepest of valleys, I will reach down to rescue you just like I did when you were lost. My love will never fail, even if you are lost. I will find you. I will seek you out. The dawn bursts through the darkness. My light will pierce through your darkest times, drawing you up from despair and bringing you into the warmth of my love. My love for you is beyond words, an everlasting and magnificent force, so delicate but mighty. It is a love that never wanes, a beautiful love that never fades away. Promise that will never be broken. I will never leave you, because your value is beyond measure to me. You may not always comprehend this, but you are irreplaceable, and there is no reason for me to turn away from my everlasting pledge to hold you in my arms. I will never forsake you. I wait for you to come to me in those quiet moments, whether it be early in the morning or late at night. When you draw close, you will discover the strength and comfort your soul longs for, regardless of how difficult life may seem. Embrace each and every day. I will be your strength. I will be the wings that take you higher, even in your times of doubt. And I will be here to help you rise to heights you never thought imaginable. I will be like mountains that are too steep to climb, but know that I am here to help you ascend. I will carry you when you feel too weak to walk, and I will celebrate with you when you triumph over anything that is crucial. I want you to realize that my love is unlike any love you have ever experienced, and that it is unconditional. I am there to lend you a hand, to pull you up and lead you forward. Firm and unshakable, it is not fickle, and it is yours forever. Do not allow the challenging circumstances you are going through to cause you to question the value that you bring to me. Do not allow your failings to cause you to abandon my promises, my forgiveness, my blessings, and my love. Words, they are for you now and always. I am unchanging. My love for you is unwavering, even when others fail you, even when people who should have loved you walked away from you, lied to you, or betrayed you. I am unchanging my love for you. I ask that you refrain from comparing me to others and from projecting the shortcomings of this world onto me. My love is flawless, and my allegiance is unwavering. When you are feeling lonely, know that I am always by your side, ready to console and pull you up. My love is a foundation. The good and the wicked share this world, which is full of trials and tribulations. Even those who have given their life to me have faced hunger, anguish, betrayal, rejection, and other adversities. Shelter is a secure place where you may take refuge, regardless of how fierce the storm may be. It is important to understand that the challenges that you face in life are not a manifestation of my absence. They are not evidence that I have forgotten you. Rather, they are only a component of the trip, a journey that I am accompanying you on every step of the way. There will be moments when the route will be tough, appears perilous, when the weight of your responsibilities seems like it is too much for you to bear. But keep in mind that I am with you in every challenge, supplying you with strength and direction. I am the light that shines in the darkness, the hope that never fades, and the bravery that keeps you going forward. The adversary wants you to give up. He wants you to feel disappointed. He wants you to question my love and presence. He will remind you at every moment that things are going to be difficult. Forward doubt may come knocking at your door. It may stalk you in the streets. It may whisper to you in the dark corners of your thoughts. He wants you to feel that you are abandoned and that no one cares about you. But hear me now. I have always been with you, even in those times of silence. I have seen your tears and I have felt your sorrow. He wants you to believe that every instance of betrayal or loneliness has gone as you had dreamed it would. And I have never turned away from you, even when you could not feel my presence. I was there holding you, carrying you through the darkest nights. My heart hurts with your sadness, and I'm constantly trying to create beauty out of your agony. I am changing your life that is reviving your heart. I ask for your faith, a faith that is genuine and unflinching, a commitment to follow me without doubt and without turning back. The journey may not be easy, but it will always be worth it, these words, if you are willing to follow me. Remember that you are human and that in your own power you may fail, but I am here, and I will never let you fall beyond my grasp when you are in need of my assistance. Holding them near will offer you knowledge and calm. Trust that even in the most difficult of times, I am working for your benefit, weaving your tale into something beautiful. Fall. I will pick you up when you doubt. I will remind you of my promises. When you are tired, I will be your rest. Come to me, my child, because I will never throw you away. My arms are wide. My love is waiting. You are mine, and I am yours. I will be your rest. I will be your rest. Yours forever. Rest in this reality, knowing that I will always be at your side, guiding you, loving you, and protecting you no matter what comes your way. My love will be your anchor, and you will never be alone because I am with you. I see the honesty of your heart. Your spirit grieves each time you fail, and I know that your soul is greatly wounded by sin. You have never mocked my holiness, and from the beginning of time to the end of eternity, you have never done so. Belittled the sacrifice that I made for you, and I respect your sincere desire to become closer to me. I observe every effort that you make, every modest and quiet choice that you make in your journey of faith. And even though you are not perfect for anybody, I am I. I want to reassure you that my love for you is unflinching, and that I will continue to be your strength whenever you feel weak. Know this truth: I will never fail you. My love does not rely on your perfection. Rather, it is an infinite love that is unconditional, overcomes every error and shortcoming. My love is not something you earn. It is my gift to you, my dear child. Every tear you shed, every hardship you experience, I am with you, experiencing your pain and rejoicing in your wins. I have the power to establish an everlasting covenant with you, and this is the relationship I have with you. My wish is to open your eyes so that you can see beyond the ridicule and contempt that may come your way when the full splendor of the future arrives. The promise has been written since before time itself, and you are the heir to blessings that are beyond human comprehension. Blessings of power, peace, patience, and love that never ends. I have planned for you is revealed, and you will raise your voice in praise because your heart will completely realize the depth of my kindness today. I say this because your joy does not wait for a distant future. It starts right now in this instant, and you are filled with delight, with firm faith and unshakable strength. Because I reside within you, I'm aware of the difficulties that lie ahead of you, and I am also aware of the tremendous wins that are waiting for you. Do not let fear or uncertainty to prevent you from enjoying the fullness of my benefits. I have kindled within you a purpose to live that no one can take away from you. It is a light that shines brightly even in the deepest valleys. It is a spark that ignites hope when all appears to be lost. I put in your heart the determination to keep going and to keep fighting without giving up. I will give you wisdom for every choice, strength for every challenge, and comfort in every hardship. Trust in me because I have promised to do so. I will implant in you a desire to serve, to elevate, and to bless all those who are around you. Allow me to be your guide, that I will never abandon you. I will walk with you, holding your hand to help you get back up anytime you fall, even when the route appears to be long and exhausting. I will be the source of your strength. I will be your shelter when the storms come. I will be your light when darkness surrounds you, and I will be your wrath. Do not be afraid to rely on me because my shoulders are strong, and I am more than capable of carrying you through any difficulty. I am the all-powerful God, the one who rules the winds and the oceans. I speak to the storms that are raging in your life today, and I tell them to be silent. I give you control over the forces that are trying to bring you down. You will walk on serpents and scorpions, and nothing, absolutely nothing, will be able to hurt you. You will watch the sun rise, defeat of all who rise against you, and all those who seek your demise will be brought to disgrace you, are not unimportant. I want you to view yourself as I see you. Precious beloved and chosen, do not deny the magnificent blessing I have put upon your life. It is a blessing from God that you are my creation, made with care and meaning. I see the potential inside you. I see the strength that is yet to come. You are a vessel of my love. You are a beacon of hope to those around you. There is so much more to you than what you see in the mirror. Be completely realized the bravery that is ready to emerge. You say you love me and that you trust in me, then prove it. Accept these words into your heart and believe them fully. Confront the obstacles that are in front of you and prepare yourself for triumph, for I am here to help you. As the one who goes before you today, I encircle you with my love and fill you with my strength. This very day, I reaffirm the covenant that I made with you. I will never leave your side. My love for you is limitless, and I will never stop taking care of you. I have chosen you, and I have set you aside for greatness. Do not let the world define you, because I have already named you mine. Do not let your past define you, because I have given you a new name and a new identity, one that is an identity of hope, strength, and of grandeur. I think that you should have the courage to write these 3 words with your own hand. I believe that this should be your declaration of faith, a bold expression of faith in my promises. By writing these words, you are making a pledge to hang on to hope, to trust in my love, and to stand steadfast in the face of adversity. Be quiet and let your heart to find peace in my presence, knowing that I will manage the impossible, because I am the God of the impossible. Let these words serve as a reminder of the tie that exists between us, a relationship that nothing can ever break. Miracles, just as the winds and the storms heed my voice, so will the restless sea of doubts in your heart be calmed. Come to me now, my child, and I will give you the peace that your soul longs for, and I will silence the clamor of your doubts. I want nothing less than serenity for your days and tranquility for your nights. I am here, and I will always be here, ready to bear your loads, ready to bring you to still waters, and ready to be your God. I want to see you through the endless thoughts and concerns that steal your attention and deplete your strength. I am your healer, and I am here to repair you. I am here to bring new life to the areas that have seemed dry and barren to you. I know how exhausted you have been, and I know how the struggles of this world have left wounds on your heart. I am here to restore you. Your road is not a lonely one, because I walk every step with you, and as you put your confidence in me, you will see the shadows of doubt melt away. Breathe my spirit into every nook and cranny of your being. Trust me, depend on me, and know that my intentions for you are good. This is my promise to you, a promise that will never be broken, and as you continue to go ahead, know that every difficulty is a chance to develop, and every hurdle is a stepping stone to success. And the light of my love shines even brighter. You are not alone, and you never will be. The journey may not always be easy, but it will be worth it, because I am sculpting you into something wonderful, something. I have called you to bigger things for such a time as this. You are not alone. You, my dearly loved child, are the inheritor of numerous blessings, but you are trapped in the shadows. Eternal, take courage, my child, for I am with you now and always. I love you, and my love will be your shield, your fortress, and your everlasting hope. Of worries about things that will never come to fruition, and you listen to the whispers of individuals who have no real ability to hurt you, I am here today to urge you once again to quiet your heart and not let your thoughts to concentrate on the things that you are afraid of. I, the one who controls everything, have the first and ultimate word over your life and your fate. I am aware of every step you take, every idea that goes through your mind, and every hope that you have inside your heart. I am the one who rules everything. Even if the forces that are working against you seem to be insurmountable, I will never stop watching over you. Even if you are confronted with the weight of your own errors from the past, I will never stop watching over you. Nevertheless, my plans for you are bigger than any struggle you may encounter. Lose heart, you are still mine, and I will protect you from all that is wicked. I am aware that there are times when it seems as if the world is coming apart around you, and panic grabs the hearts of those who are close to you. But I want for you to have the strength to stand with me. Courage, fear not, my child, for I will not desert you. My love is the greatest evidence you will ever need, and I am here right now speaking to your heart, touching your soul, and alleviating your doubts. I'm aware of the struggles you are going through. It is not easy. I see the tears that you weep in the stillness of the night, the silent cries that no one else hears, but know this: every tear that you shed I gather, and every pain that you experience I truly comprehend. I am your comforter and your healer, and I will convert your sadness into joy. I see your anguish and the injustice that you have faced, but trust me when I say that nothing you have gone through will be in vain. I am removing the weight of shame and contempt that others have put upon you. I am lifting the weight of joy. I love you. Today marks the beginning of your deliverance, and you are ready to be a beacon of my love to others who have suffered as you have. Every struggle and every tear has fashioned you into someone who has the courage, knowledge, and compassion to fight for what is right and to aid those who have endured as you have. Carry my light to those who are sitting in darkness. You have a purpose, and I have called you to be a vessel of my grace. Do not believe that your trip has been in vain. Every step and every difficulty has been a part of my divine plan to deliver you. I am providing you with everything you need to complete the task that I have committed to you. But you must realize that your adversaries see your potential, which is why they have returned. I am preparing you for what is ahead. You are not alone, and you never will be. They want to see you fall back into dread and lose the rest and comfort that I have promised you. They know the magnificence that is inside you, and that is why they strive to undermine it if you allow them to do so, if you forget your faith. They are trying to disrupt you and take your calm. You will once again feel the pressure of worry weighing down on you, but here is the truth. My love for you is limitless. My mercy has no limits, and my Holy Spirit is always at your side. Even if you fall, I will pick you up. I want you to know without a doubt that I will pull you up, that I never stop looking at you, and if you ever find yourself caught in the traps set by the adversary, I will rescue you. When your faith is weak and your heart is filled with negativity, I will continue to battle for you, and I will purify your soul. When you are feeling weak, I will be your strength. When you are feeling lost, I will be your guide. My promise to you is unbreakable. I will never abandon you nor forsake you. I will fill you with hope when despair attempts to take you away, and rejuvenate you with my word. Take root, and I will beam my light into every dark corner of your life. Nothing and no one will be able to separate you from my love. Not even the darkest days in all of these trials you are facing will be able to separate you from my love. I am more than a victor because you have chosen me. You have turned away from evil, and you have stated your confidence in me. You are not like those people who forget me when problems happen, who talk carelessly and complain to everyone who will listen, neglecting the significance of their words, and who fail to recognize the worth of my love. Despite the fact that I have made sacrifices for them, I continue to love them, and I never stop calling them back to me. My heart hurts for those who have wandered away from me, and my arms are always open to welcome them back. However, you, my child, have stayed determined, and you have maintained your faith even when the world appeared to be falling apart around you. And for that, I am very delighted your faithfulness has not gone unnoticed, and I will reward your faithfulness with gifts that are beyond measure. Nevertheless, you, my dear, maintain your distance from those who reject my ways and continue to raise them up. I bless you with an opportunity that is beyond measure. I give you a strength that is made from resilience and a bravery that will not bend. I hope that you will be lifted up in prayer, but do not allow their influence to sway you. Move ahead relentlessly and do not get stagnant today. I am with you now and always guiding you, protecting you, and loving you with an eternal love. You are my masterpiece that I made for a reason, and I will make sure that you are able to do whatever it is that you set out to do. Please march forth with confidence, my child, and stand tall before the adversaries and difficulties that lie ahead. I am by your side every step of the journey, cheering you on, holding you up, and carrying you when you feel too weak to continue. Let my love be your anchor. I will help you realize your goal, but remember that you are not doing it alone. I want you to know that you are not just a survivor. You are an overcomer. You are not just surviving. You are flourishing. I have called you to climb above. Let my promises serve as your foundation, and let my presence serve as your continuous source of pleasure and strength. I have set inside you a fire that cannot be extinguished and a spirit that will not be broken. The world may attempt to dull your light, but I will always fan the flames within you. I have placed you within me so that you might be a light in the darkness and a hope to those who are hopeless. You have shown bravery among the courageous, strength among the strong, and you stand today as a beacon of hope among many. You have weathered storms that would have shattered others, and yet here you stand. Nothing will ever alter that you have grown, my precious child. You have shown courage among the courageous, strength among the strong. You are resilient and unyielding each morning. Come to me to fire your soul with my words by reading a chapter that inspires you, meditating on it, and allowing it to influence your thoughts. Finally, offer your prayers before my throne, because I am always here, always listening, your strength, your shield, and your constant helper. I am your strength, your shield, and your constant helper. Keep your heart stable and your spirit at rest, because you are stepping into a new world. I am ready to lead you and remind you that nothing is difficult for me and nothing is beyond my grasp. Come to me because I am inviting you closer here in my presence. For here is where you really belong, and it is here that you will find the supernatural life that I have planned just for you. A life that is full of purpose, joy, and my divine favor. You will find peace for your tired soul and strength for your trip when you kneel before me with trust in your heart and respect in your spirit. Know that my troops are ready to protect you today. I encourage you to remain quiet and let not your heart be moving. Heart be disturbed. Believe in my power, trust in my love, and know that I am working on your behalf. Feel my love around you, like a soft wind that soothes your spirit, or like the warmth of the morning light that brings comfort to your soul. Receive this as you leave your house each day, enveloped by my grace and strolling lightly as if on clouds, free from every burden. Know that you are treasured, appreciated, and passionately loved by your Heavenly Father. It brings me great joy to see you, my child. It is a source of great joy to see you. You may hear my voice and continue to listen to it. Let my words fill you with bravery and a joy that has no limitations. Let it be like the days of your childhood when your heart was full with delight. There is no limit to my love for you, and nothing can separate you from it. I am aware that the years have not always been easy for you. Disappointments and difficulties have come to sit alongside you, whispering tales of failure, and you may have felt your heart sinking. With awe, your eyes glanced to the sky, which was full of hopes and ambitions. However, you should be aware that I have always been able to hear you, even when your voice was mute. I have seen every tear that you have shed, and I have considered each one as priceless. I am aware that you have had the feeling that the years have passed and that your aspirations have changed, despite the fact that you may have been lost and that those who were once dear to you may have forgotten you. I have not forgotten you, and I will never forget you. However, I am here to tell you, my child, that you should not let your heart be disheartened because I am drawing a path before you, a road that will bring you to this route may not always be simple, but it will be worth it. Trust in me because I am leading you with a love that is unwavering. You do not need other people to define your pleasure because true joy comes from having a relationship with yourself. This return will be a testament to your growth and resilience, showing how the love and patience you extended have transformed you. Those who once appeared to be ungrateful will return with their hearts softened, and they will remember the sacrifices you made for them. This return will come from within, from the love that I have placed in your heart, not just their hearts, but also your own. They will return to you with tears of remorse in their eyes, understanding the depth of the love that you offered so freely. This is a promise that I make to you as a reward for the love and patience that you have shown them. You have shown your generosity and selflessness, and they have not gone unnoticed. They will yield fruit in due time. The day is coming when they will knock on your door, and it will be a day of tremendous triumph. You will serve as an example to people who love you. You and even those who opposed you will come to see the truth. You may have experienced feelings of failure, believing that your aspirations were nothing more than transient fancies. Nonetheless, I want you to hear me now and imprint these words onto your heart. Joy and happiness are on their way to you, and your past does not define you. I am with you. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and in my presence you will find all you need to go on. Your errors do not restrict you. Trust me, and let your spirit rise from the grief. Stand up today, my dear, for I am with you. Give me your concerns, your fears, and your anxieties, and let them rest in my presence. Do not be frightened, because I am here to raise you up. My arms are strong enough to bear everything that weighs you down, and my heart is large enough to accommodate all of your worries and your fears. Please accept the compassion that I have prepared for you today. It is your blessing, your source of strength, and it will bring healing to your heart, unity to your family, and rejuvenation to your soul. My mercy is fresh every morning, and it is always available to you. I have given you victory over all barriers, over disease, over poverty, and over every need, because to my love. You are more than a conqueror because of my love. Rise up, shine, and walk into the light. It is adequate for every struggle that you face. The new day that I have created for you is full of chances, blessings, and my favor. Walk with confidence, knowing that I am always with you and that my presence is always with you, my darling child. I am here closer than you think, than you could ever imagine, ready to breathe words of consolation into your spirit when life seems overwhelming and your heart is heavy. Know that I am the one who carries you. I am your God, the one who lovingly cradles you when you feel lost, and the one who hears every tear that falls when you are too tired to bear it. I am here to be your refuge, your safe haven, the one who knows your every need before you ever voice it in my arms. I am the source of your strength, and I wish to fill your emptiness. I am here to be your refuge, your safe haven. I am here to help you keep on. There is peace in my heart. There is an endless supply of love, and I will never let you go. I am aware of the challenges you are facing. I see the fear that is attempting to hold you, and the grief that is obscuring your mornings. But I am here with my river of living water, and I will drink deeply and allow it to wash over you. I did not design you to carry the weight of this world alone. I see the loads you wear, including financial problems, strained relationships, the fear of failure, and the loneliness that sometimes overwhelms you. I want to bring calm to your soul, which is thirsty. We have all the time we need, and I yearn to hear your heart to mend the parts that are broken. Let me refresh you and revitalize you. You were never intended to face these challenges by yourself. Let go of the burdens that suffocate your soul and come sit with me. We have all the time we need. You are my darling, and I want nothing more than to see your heart light up again with hope and pleasure. I want to see the sparkle return to your eyes, for your laughter to echo once again for your happiness. I want to see your heart light up with hope and joy. Heart to be filled with songs of joy. I am the one who creates beauty out of ashes, who transforms grief into dancing, and I will bring you into a place of rest. There are many things in this world that will attempt to pull you down, that will whisper falsehoods to make you feel weak and helpless. I will bring you into a place of rest. I have never abandoned you, and I will never leave you. I have given you my love, my peace, and every one of my promises to cling on to when the shadows attempt to envelop you here in my presence. An everlasting fire burns a fire. I have never abandoned you, and I will never abandon you. It cleanses and offers warmth to the coldest of hearts. You are intended to carry that flame inside you, to let it blaze with love and faith. But be cautious, my child, for if you listen to the falsehoods that aim to take you away from me, that fire might lessen, and you need to be careful. It will become feeble, losing its warmth and brightness. Protect the fire that I have created within you. Tend to it with my words, fan it with your prayers, and let it to develop into a beacon that pulls others towards my light. Close the door to the voices of those who would try to undermine it. I know how much you have borne the load of rejection and the weight of being misunderstood by people you love deeply. You have fought so many battles, and yet you did not give space to the anguish that others have attempted to plant in your heart. Despair. Do not give room to the sorrow that others have tried to plant in your heart. Know that I see you. I see every sacrifice, and I see every moment of courage that you put out, even if it may seem like no one is seeing or acknowledging your efforts. Those around you appear to be preoccupied with their own lives, leaving you with the impression that you are invisible and unwanted. I was there to cheer you on, relishing in your fortitude and taking pleasure in who you are becoming. I watched every silent tear that you shed, every time you stood up when it would have been simpler to give in, and every time you chose compassion in the face of cruelty. I was there. Remember that I also faced this situation. I was deceived by people I went out to help, and my friends turned their backs on me, denying that they ever knew me. I understand your despair, because I too was abandoned by those I cared about. Just as you feel alone, remember that I too came to this realization. I understand the pain that comes from feeling forgotten and wondering whether anybody really cares. But my child, you should never have any doubts about my love for you. I have always loved you, and I will continue to love you, even if the weight of the world attempts to persuade you otherwise. My love for you is not like that. My love is unwavering and unchanging, and it is deeper than the seas. My love rises to the highest mountains and spreads beyond the distant stars. It is a love that has no end, that is unending. The transient promises of those who disappoint you. You have been taught that you are to blame and that you are worthless. People may attempt to tie you in chains of false shame by trying to weigh you down with guilt for things that you did not do. My love is the light that will never fade, and it is yours forever, even in your darkest times. My love is the light that will never fade. What I want to tell you today is that you should let go of those falsehoods. You have been forgiven. You have been cleaned. My mercy is bigger than any mistake you have ever made. My blood has set you free, and I want you to walk in that freedom and hold your head high. Having the knowledge that you are treasured by me, let my mercy to wash over you. Let it to heal every wound and provide calm to every restless thought. You are not the faults of your past. You are the promise of a bright future. I have plans for you, plans too. You are not defined by the words of others. Rather, you are defined by my words. I name you my child. I call you my beloved. I call you strong and redeemed. I will prosper you so that you may have hope and a future that is full with my gifts. You are not alone. You are never without hope. I am with you, guiding you, loving you, and cheering you on. You are my fighter, and I am proud of you. Choose today to trust my voice over the voices that condemn you. You are not alone. You are never without hope. I want my love to be the anchor that keeps you stable, and I want my words to be the light that leads your way. Together, we will go ahead, and you will witness the wonderful plans that I have for you develop. I will walk beside you through it all. Every valley rejoices with you on every mountaintop, and I will carry you when the road seems too difficult. My child has faith in me because I am the one who creates everything fresh. I am writing your tale, and it is a story of how you have overcome incredible obstacles. Triumph of overcoming of love that conquers all. Stay close to me, and you will see my promises come to fruition, for I am your God, and I love you without end, my dearly loved child. You were not made to just survive or just make do with what you have. You were meant to overcome, to flourish, and to stand tall in the face of adversity. I love you with a love that is beyond comprehension. You are my child, my. You were formed to thrive, to feel genuine pleasure and satisfaction. You were created to conquer, to thrive, to stand strong in the face of adversity. Dear creature, I do not look at you with a sense of judgment or punishment in my heart. I am not a cruel master ready to strike each time you fall. It is a falsehood created by the adversary, a distortion to make you scared of my presence. I am here to lift you, not to punish you. I am here to help you. You should look at me and know that I understand the anguish that you are carrying, the weight that you bear, and the melancholy that remains in the dark corners of your mind. Hand me your burdens, lay your anxieties at my feet, and know that I am always at your side, ready to help you. You are not alone, and your tears will soon be transformed into the laughter of joy. This is my promise to you. I will give you peace. I will satisfy your thirst when you are dry. I will fill you with words that build and nourish your faith. I will bless you. Everlasting love, I have loved you. My mercy is your friend, and I will never abandon you. Every day is a gift, a new opportunity to rise again, and the difficulties, failures, and discouragements that occurred yesterday are now in the past, regardless of whether it was the dispute or the failure that left you feeling shattered, the error that filled you with regret, or the load of expectations that were not realized. Let them go, my child. You were not created to bear burdens that keep you from renewing your mind from the inside out. Walking in hope begins today with fresh words, words of life. Do not do injury to yourself by speaking defeat into reality. Do not allow the falsehoods of the adversary to take root in your heart. These lies imply that you cannot change, that your future is bleak, or that you are hopeless. I bore the cross for a purpose. My anguish was not worthless. I suffered it so that you may have hope. I saw your sorrow even before you were born. Your fate is restricted to misery and despair. Believe me when I tell you this. I carried the cross for a reason. I have prepared wonderful things for you, including an everlasting recompense, a life of wealth and joy that cannot be taken away. All of these things are waiting for you, but you are the one who is going to have to bear them. I decided to endure my pain so that you would not have to carry yours alone. Must have faith. Allow your thoughts to be refreshed by my words, and do not allow yourself to be enslaved by your own ideas, since they are not more powerful than my love. If you ever feel that life is no longer worth living, remember that I am the very breath of your life. Please allow me the opportunity to demonstrate to you how I can change you. I have the power to make you unrecognizable in the most positive ways. Where there was once sadness, I will sow the seeds of pleasure. Where there was once despair, I will plant the seeds of optimism. I want to instill in you a profound yearning to live. You must learn to love yourself as I love you. You must learn to forgive yourself as I have already forgiven you. I have no recollection of your mistakes from the past. They have been washed away. I want you to accept my invitation to start a new chapter with me. We will move forward, and nothing will stop us from doing what you have done. Prayed for is already in action. I am molding you for triumph, and you will soon witness how I create beauty from all that appeared lost even now. I'm releasing the weight of worry off your shoulders. You will regain what you thought was lost, and it will be restored to you, will be returned to you tenfold. I see your bravery, your willingness to trust me completely, even when it hasn't been easy. Feel my presence as you read these words. My love surrounds you. You, my soul, is with you. This moment, I know the depths of your anguish, the areas that no one else sees. And I tell you now that your misery does not determine your destiny. It stops now. I am flooding your spirit with serenity. I am crying out to you right now. The response to your prayers will be even larger than what you dared to ask for. My answer to your prayers will be even more than what you dared to ask for. Everything that has come against you will work for your benefit, because I am for you, and nothing can stand against you when I am at your side. I do this out of love for you. Love, for I have seen your commitment even when it was difficult. Even when you were unable to comprehend the reasons behind certain challenges, you stayed loyal. You clung to hope. You created place for me in your life and in your home, and you showed others how to do the same. I tell you now that you are on the brink of defeating every fight that previously looked impossible. There was fear in your heart the first time, but you decided to trust in my love and my grace, and you accepted my forgiveness. I tell you this because I know that you are on the verge of overcoming every battle that appeared impossible. Having accepted my promises as a result of this, I am removing every difficulty, every illness, and every adversary that has been standing in your way from this day forward, Ward. I will bless you abundantly, and you will soon rejoice for the wounds that have been hurting you. The wounds that you believed were broken will be healed. The scars will be evidence of my grace. The life that you thought was shattered will be turned into a masterpiece. Your bravery to trust me has not gone unnoticed, and I am showering you with blessings that you cannot even begin to imagine. Imagine feeling my love, my darling child, and my spirit moving in your heart. Together, we will turn this page. Your tears are being wiped away, and joy is going to fill your spirit. The peace that I provide will transcend any concern that you have ever had. Doubt my love surrounds you, and I am calling you to rise again. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are treasured and truly loved. Trust in me, because I am creating everything fresh. The fight B that you have fought will be converted into testimony of triumph. I am with you, and I will help you. When you are feeling overwhelmed, remember that I am your refuge. I am the shelter in the storm, the anchor that keeps you stable when everything around you appears to be in disarray. I will never abandon you, my child. There is a light that shines even in the darkest moments, and that light is my love for you. Turmoil, I have seen your sleepless nights and the moments when you have questioned whether or not you could get it through another day. And each time I have said to your heart, hold on, for I am here. Know that I am not a distant deity, I am closer than you think. When the world appears to be too much for you, when people disappoint you, when your own strength fails, when financial troubles overwhelm you, when relationships break apart, or when the responsibilities of life seem to be becoming too much for you to handle, I care profoundly about every aspect of you. Life. Please always keep in mind that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You do not have to carry everything on your own, because I am here to carry you. Lean into me and let go of the heavy loads that were never yours to bear alone. I have promised you peace and my love. In my presence there is fullness of joy, and there is peace that transcends all understanding. Let yourself to be quiet. I will give you rest that refreshes not only your body, but also your soul. Come to me with all of your exhaustion, and I will give you rest that refreshes not only your body, but also your spirit. I want you to know that I am God, and that I am working on your behalf. I have wonderful plans for you, plans that are full of hope and a future. The adversary will attempt to divert your attention and fill your mind with doubts, but you must not let go of my promises. My plans are not to do you harm, but rather to give you a purpose and a future. Remember that I have already seen the end from the beginning, and I know the route through. I am leading your feet even when you cannot see the road. Believe in me, because my ways are higher. This is beyond anything you could ever comprehend. When you face challenges, keep in mind that I have already seen the destination, then your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. What appears to be impossible to you is not impossible for me. You are precious in my eyes, and I have called you by name. There is nothing that can separate you from my love, not even your mistakes from the past. I love you regardless of your present challenges or even your anxieties about the future, because my love is constant and unconditional. It is not dependent on your performance, but rather on my nature, which is love itself. I loved you before you ever knew me, and I will continue to love you. You are never alone, because I am with you, and I will go before you and be your rear guard. I will defend you, and I will lead you. You have been selected for a reason and not for nothing. Rest in that knowledge and allow it to fill you with calm. I love you for all eternity. Regardless of how small you may believe you are, you play a crucial part in my plan. The abilities and talents that I have bestowed upon you are not a coincidence. They are a part of the one-of-a-kind calling that I have placed on your life. Make use of them with confidence, knowing that I am with you, and do not be frightened of failing, because I am with you. Every action you do in faith leads you closer to the destiny I have planned for you, and even when you make a mistake, I will be there to help you get back on your feet. I am the God who transforms defeats into triumphs, who transforms grieving into dancing, and who brings about the fulfillment of dreams. Remember, my darling, that I have etched you on the palms of my hands. You are constantly in front of me, and I will never forget you. I know the number of hairs on your head, and I hear every prayer and every whisper of yours, beauty that comes from ashes. I am your Father, and I take great pleasure in you. I wish to see you walking in freedom and joy, in the fullness of all that I have planned for you. Do not let the circumstances of today determine your future. I am your Father. Nothing is too tiny or too large for me. Joy, because my joy is your strength, and it is unshakable even in the midst of trials. I am with you, and I will lead you through to a place of victory. Take heart, my child. The road is not yet finished, and the best is yet to come. Every step you take takes you closer to the destination. I have planned for you the beauty and joy that I have prepared for you, and every battle that you endure is a part of a bigger purpose. You are stronger than you realize, because I am your strength. You are never alone, because I am always with you. You are loved beyond measure, because I am love, and I have chosen you as my own. Together we will face whatever comes our way, and together we will see the glory that lies ahead. Trust in me, because I am faithful, and I will do everything that I have promised, my darling child. I see you, standing with the burden of your hardships, and I want you to know that I appreciate your bravery, that you are courageous, and that you realize that rising up in faith is not simply a decision, but that you are calling the doubts that continue to linger and the discouragement that murmur whispers cannot compare to the benefits that you have received. I have seen your prayers, not in the number of words you have said, but in the sincerity of your heart. Remember that it is your faith that moves mountains, not the length of your prayers. Your faith is the key that unlocks the door to success. Your heart is the key that opens the doors to heaven, and I treasure it beyond all else. My presence is inside your house, and I promise you that your family will see my magnificence for themselves. They will be amazed as I perform miracles in front of them, and they will know that I am with you. Tell me that I am with you. If you have fallen, get back up again. Even if the world tries to keep you down, know that my will for you is to keep you down. You believe, express it with confidence, for your words contain power. You are mine, and my love for you is everlasting forever. You are a part of me. Is to stand tall. You were not intended to live in defeat. You were designed to shine, to rise above every hurdle. Change is coming, my child. I need you to be strong and steady. Even though fear and doubt may try to cloud your heart, I am focused on you. I am focused on you. I am looking at your determination. I am looking at your bravery. I am looking at the strength you show when everything around you feels uncertain. Show your faith, let it shine in your actions, and do not allow your countenance to be one of the things that you are unsure of. Defeat, lift your head because my strength is within you when you feel weary. Remember that I am your source of strength, and seek me in the quiet moments behind closed doors where no eyes can see, because it is in that sacred space that you will find them. We are going to make preparations for victory. The battle may start in private, but the triumph will be displayed for everyone to see. You have not failed. You are still moving forward. You are planting seeds of hope, and I promise you that the harvest will come. I will restore tenfold everything that the adversary has taken away from you. I will remove the garments of shame that others have forced upon you, and I will clothe you in robes of honor for all to see today. You are wiser and stronger than you were before as a result of the lessons you have learned, and you will continue to succeed. I want you to not repeat the same mistakes again. The dreams that I have placed in your heart are important, and I do not want you to give up on them. These dreams are a part of your purpose, and they are a reflection of the destiny that I have planned for you. If you give up now, those dreams may be lost forever. But I know your heart, and I know your love for me. I have faith that you will obey my calling. Always keep in mind that your strength doesn't come from you, but rather from me. My spirit resides within you, and it gives you the ability to face every challenge. I want you to keep my words in front of your eyes. Let them reside in your heart, and value my commandments. Let them serve as the compass that directs you through the storms of life. Keep battling, keep believing, and keep striving until the day comes when I crown you with glory and say, "Well done." My dear servant, in spite of your difficulties, you served without making excuses. In spite of your lack of resources, you never lost faith. Now enter into the joy of your Lord. You were faithful in something little. I will bless you with much more in the future. Nevertheless, until then, I will bless you with much more. Continue to struggle and do not let failures discourage you, because every difficulty is a chance to come closer to me. I have seen your tears, and they have touched my heart. It was never my intention for you to go through such difficulty, but I will convert your suffering into something that you will be proud of. I am here, banging on the door of your heart, waiting for you to allow me in. My arms are wide open, ready to embrace you. When you turn to me, I will rush to you and I will hold you close. I will change your nights of sleep into a night of rest. I know the weight of your dreams and the load of the disappointments you have suffered, the falsehoods and the betrayals that have hardened your heart. But today, I will heal you. I will repair every wound, and I will breathe life into your heart. I will turn your sorrow into days of joy. I will give you the knowledge to make the right decisions and the strength to keep on even when the road appears to be long. I will replace your anguish with serenity, your fear with bravery, and your uncertainties with clarity. I will give you the wisdom to make the right choices. You are not alone. You will never be alone. You have never been, and you will never be. Believe me and allow me to guide you to still waters, a haven of peace and happiness. Your future is bright, and I have prepared blessings that are beyond anything you could ever fathom. Just remember to hang on and keep in mind that I am always coming with you. You will stand up once again and confront the world with the power that I have bestowed upon you, because I am your God, and I will never abandon you. When you are feeling overwhelmed, keep in mind that my grace is sufficient for you. It is in your weakness that my strength is formed. Perfect, depend on me, because I am your rock and your sanctuary in times of distress. Do not be frightened of what lies ahead.